This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, Blue 80.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Yes, Reggie White. I remember when they first started calling him the Minister of Defense. It was back at the University of Tennessee, snuffing out plays like that. Did you see that tackle for a loss? I remember him turning around the LSU game in 1983 with a similar play. Reggie White, one of the all-time greats.
13-time Pro Bowler Reggie White.
Last stop.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Get up. Strong left. Strong left. Strong left. Ready, Blue 80. Ready, Blue 80. 5, 25 tonight.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Jones break. Julio Jones all alone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 74 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got to... One-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He spins free. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. All right, now. They're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Calvin Johnson, 53 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tight end right, tight end right. Ready, back 25.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go.
Watch left. He's tight right there. He's tight right there. Ready. Back 25. Wide 25 side.
On second down, Ryan. And he can't. Escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
That's right.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And too much. Juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Wide 25. Wide 25 side.
Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. The left side completion to Jones. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And down to just 21 seconds now as he spikes it to stop the clock.
Ready. Blue 80.
Throwing again, Ryan. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seeming Has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ace! Ace! Ready! Green 39! Green 39!
Mahomes going to throw it here.
I got him!
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Try to lay one up deep. He's got a man, complete. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Down. Blue 80. Check.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Down. 180.
Throwing his car on third down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 7. Spinning away. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Two tights. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Now he goes spin. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
4 down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Get there.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
4 down. Ready. Green 39.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to air it out deep for Wood. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Robert Wood. Woods, 40 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. A Raiders first down, Carr hooking up with Cook.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
He completes it to Jordy Nelson. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there. Carr to Nelson, 53 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Carr now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook from 4 yards out. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
The tight end position has always been dangerous.
And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Check! Ace! Ace! Mike 56! Slow!
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Ace! Switch! Z!
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown. Chicago. Calvin Johnson, 57 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Single. 87's mine. I got 87.
Get set. Blue 80.
Carr now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Brandon LaFell, his intended target, and now it's second down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
You wide 80.
To throw on third down. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Reggie White with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Left. Here we go now. Green 39.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Left. Here we go now. Green 39.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Andre Roberts now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.